What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Killing Floor 2. Our little Hell on Earth guide continues on Containment Station. So let's jump right into it. Obviously Hell on Earth, short for waves. For the easiest way of finishing this map. Now, curiously, this map is probably a lot easier in multiplayer than it is in solo. And honestly, that's not the case for a lot of maps. Most maps are easy to finish in solo and a little bit tougher on 6 players. So first things first, we start with Firebug for the super easy wave 1, as we so often do. And then we will move into a more, I guess, specialized build for this map. And it will probably come to a surprise, or come as a surprise to you, what I will pick. I think we don't want to switch right now already. Or do we? Do we not? Yeah, I think we do.
You earned the money. Now spend it.
You could actually argue that... Or do we?
There's Zeds on the scope. Must close the pod very soon.
Nope, we go flamethrower. You could actually argue... that spawning a SWAT is the way to go on this map for the free armor.
Last chance.
Personally, I don't really care about that too much, but if you're one of those people in the camp SWAT, then I do understand it.
Pod's closed. Go make a difference.
And I would support your option. And I myself have done this many times on this map. Spawn a SWAT and go into whatever perk you want. Also on solo.
Bleeding edge stuff, nice.
And there are a few things you can do. Personally, I decided that this is the easiest way right now to finish wave 2. Just because of how easy it is to, well, kill everything. I mean, look at this. There's nothing that can hurt us. Now you might be surprised that something is actually this easy on Hell on Earth, but yeah, it is. It truly is. Now you do want to make use of the ground fire, obviously. Ground fire is your best friend. So you just set the ground on fire and watch everything burn to death. Kinda like the Americans tried to do in Vietnam. You know, you remember that. Admit it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't go there.
Finish the last ones off.
Now there's a lot of viable ways of playing this. But this is probably the easiest. I mean, just look at this. If this isn't the easiest way, then I don't know.
Right, here comes cash on leg.
Everything dies.
Come see me. The pod's safely open.
Now, if you want a more... should we call it skill-based? I guess we can go there and call it more skill-based kind of play. I would recommend Gunslinger. Just because it can deal with everything. You can spam everything down. Once you get large sets as enemies, you can just kill those just like that as well.
More Zeds on the way. Start to
Got
wrap
a
things
little
up,
bit of
as they say.
armor. And this is a super easy build. It is pretty simple.
Look at that.
You need to use ground fire to your advantage, and this map is...
Hurry up.
I mean, it is straightforward. It is flat. It is relatively easy. It is controllable.
All Zeds on the scope.
Could argue that support is very good on this as well. And I was debating picking support, but ultimately I couldn't justify picking support with Firebug being this easy. I really just couldn't. That comes from someone who really likes support actually and isn't the biggest fan of Firebug, but this is just... I mean, look at this. These pistols cause ground fires, which
Don't mind if I do.
I really love, but I don't know if that's necessarily very balanced. It probably is. They probably need it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm no developer, I don't need to balance anything.
Sizzle, you wanker!
Now, some people have wondered what the best spot on this map is if you do solo. I mean, for multiplayer it's obvious, like 3 people are holding this door and 3 people are holding the door over there. But some people have wondered, like on solo, what is the best spot. And many people argue this is the best spot, because you can easily view this side and this side. Personally, I disagree, because if you camp this spot, they actually do come from both sides. Now mostly from this side, yes, but also a good stream of Zeds will come from this side. Now,
Know me now, don't you?
for the sake of simplicity, we do not want that. We do not want Zeds coming from 2 sides. So instead what we do is we hold near this door, because the amount of Zeds that will come from the other door is very limited. And oftentimes if they do come from the other door, which we have seen before in the previous rounds, they actually walk this way. Because you're standing over here, so for them it's just more practical to walk over there. So you can hold like this, kill here, and with the fire you obviously don't need to watch a place too much, because the ground fires will take care of a lot.
That's just the first course.
Whereas if you do camp here, you do need to focus on this and on this. You might say, well, what's the difference?
I have to power down the pod.
And you could argue there isn't a big one, but I found it a lot easier if you just focus on this part.
Break time's over. Get back to work.
Now,
More
you
Zeds.
can try over there. It's not that much harder, but
Bleeding
for the
edge
sake
stuff,
of
nice.
experimenting and trying to find the easiest spot, I do prefer this one.
This one's got the hots for me. Sawed off.
Also, if you're interested in the skills I'm using, I realize I didn't really do that for the other videos, so I'm probably going to start doing that now. Those are the skills that I am using. As you can see, there has not been a single Zed from that side yet.
Let's call that your warm-up.
If you do get unlucky, you probably get like all the traffic from here, and then you get free flesh pounds from the other side or something, I don't know.
Got the hots for me.
That can happen to you. I sincerely hope it doesn't happen to you, because that's really Pretty unlucky. Oh, not a fan of this. And now we are in that famous situation of being down here and having Zeds come from two sides rather than one. But since we have a spam perk, we can just burn our way out of this. It really doesn't matter too much if you get trapped, you can just do this. Burn everything and you're fine. An argument can be made that I really shouldn't have wasted all my grenades, but you know. It was fun though, so why not? So obviously if you do get pushed back, you do need to watch your back, because the Zeds will start coming this way rather than walk the long way around. As we discussed previously, we don't really like it if they come this way. But also, like I said before, if they do come those both ways, it's really not that much harder.
Spend wisely. You've got a real fight ahead.
So for the boss wave, obviously standard setup. This is probably the easiest map to do that boss wave on. Why? Well,
Bring up the trading controls and
I mean, look
upgrade
at
your
what you're handed.
gear.
Flat terrain, easy to shoot, easy to land shots. What more do you want? Pretty katana. Such a wonderful weapon, I really like
We're
it.
almost out of time. Make your choice.
Too bad there is no fitting Eviscerator skin.
Come any shinier.
I would really appreciate that. And that's pretty much it. That's all there is to this map. It's really not a whole lot.
Almost up. Vite.
So what we will be doing is we basically run in a circle here, depending on the boss we're getting.
Time's up. Go kill some Zeds.
Just wait a little bit. And we got Patty this time. That's alright.
You know me now, don't you?
I like to amp him for no particular reason at all. He does have his weak spots as well as his resistance spots. You do want to take cover there. And let's send him into a heal. There we go.
Go close just now.
Usually you can try to go for the straight up kill there. I didn't really bother with it here. Lots of stalkers for really no reason.
Here they come, fast time.
Whee! I didn't expect those rockets to be fair. Again, taking cover behind those is very helpful. You should do it. If you are interested in staying alive, which you should be. Oh no, I probably should have kept shooting, shouldn't I? Nah. I guess not. Guess he gets away. But then again, does it matter if he gets away? Not really. You just fire some more shots into him. You do have to be careful with Paddy, because he has a very easy time killing you if he gets like straight shots onto you, so you don't want that to happen. Certainly don't. His machine gun will shred you relatively quickly. Ooh. And his rockets are actually pretty darn strong as well, so... That was a terrible shot. Nah. A lot of stalkers in this specific boss wave. Stalkers aren't really a huge danger, but you still need to be careful because, well, you don't really see them coming unless you're commando, obviously. Let's kill this. Kill this. Now this takes a little bit longer than the Hans boss fight. For a very simple reason. He did usually, unless you get lucky, he will get his heals off. Whereas Hans, breaking his shield on solo is not that difficult, to be honest. Let's take cover here. And kill him. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. Firebug into a easy berserker boss wave. That's all there is to it. Wonderful map for Firebug. Pretty easy to play. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.